Alright, welcome to this episode. I'm Bill Snodgrass. This is going to be yet another day in the life episode. I've got some pretty, I got some pretty detailed things to do this morning. It is just after 6. My 6 o'clock alarm just went off. I am on my way in. We've got this thing going on with the science classes where they're throwing skimmers down the hall, and that's going to allow them to measure something and do some calculations. And I got some videos to edit. I got my tutorial from I shot yesterday, but since we're getting ready to spring forward, the clock will change, and seeing these 6 o'clock sunrises is not going to be a thing that will occur again for a few more weeks. So I thought I would jump over here and record this intro. So welcome to the episode. Let's get going. So I guess this is a change. Going in through the other door. I guess my first coffee. That works sometimes. Way too much effort on that. Way too much effort. Way too much effort on that. I'm gonna do my first cup of coffee, and then I'm gonna go do that. My phone's ringing. It's the administration. Hello.
Pine Creek School Corporation.
This is weird.
Message now. Press 1. To place this call on hold, press pound.
All right, that was just an announcement about something, just a thing. So like I said, I'm gonna have some coffee, and then I'm gonna go get the. So they throw these skimmers down the hall, and they have to measure the time interval across different distance intervals, which allows them to calculate a velocity interval. And then the interval velocities are used to calculate a rate of acceleration, which is negative. There's your science lesson. I'm about ready to have a lesson on some coffee. Do not mistake this for a coffee chat. This is just coffee. I dropped, what episode was this? Episode 67 dropped this morning. While I drink my coffee, I'm gonna share it on some of my social media outlets. And then where's the tape? So the thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna use masking tape to put out the track. It's a skimmer track, and the skimmers are pretty cool. I'll get some video of them doing it, and yeah, I'll show that to you. So anyway, that's what it looks like, and so I gotta go lay the track out. It is 6:20, so I got lots of time. Lots and lots and lots and lots of time. The air conditioners won't even come on for another few minutes. But while I drink this first cup of coffee, I will get my thing promoted on social media. I feel like if you're a video maker, you can't just put them up there and expect someone to find them. This is not Field of Dreams. You got to do some work to get them found. Now, sometimes the keywords, I've got this evaporation video that I made for class, and it's just like been blowing up in the analytics. And then there's another science video that's called Formation of Precipitate, which is one of the evidences of a chemical reaction, and that's getting lots and lots of views. So I guess to some extent, if you get the right video and the right keywords, people will find it. But most of the time, I think if you're doing videos, you're gonna have to do some work to get people to look at them. I have to work pretty hard to get, my 13 or 25 likes, or not likes, views. I wish I got 25 likes. I'm gonna get to work now. We'll be back in about 22 ounces. Alright, we have the track is now set up, and you know what that means. It's time for the second cup of coffee. Work over here, since everything's already over here now. I'll be back. Trying to get everything adjusted. I'm setting up. I used to be where I share this room now. I should probably move all my wall hangings, and I should probably move the microphone. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, it's still in the shot. I guess I'm gonna try to dig for a meaningful moment. I'm gonna sneeze first. I used to sneeze, always used to sneeze in threes. Get that microphone as close as possible, but not in this shot. There it is. Namens, if you're watching, that's your tip right there. That's your videography tip for the day. Also, don't look at yourself in the flip out screen. That's also your video tip for the day. Make sure your eyes go. They don't make that noise though. So, the meaningful moment so far in this Day in the Life episode, the meaningful moment is preparation. Whatever you do, you need to be prepared to do it, whatever that means. Skill set, and then you need to put the time in to get ready for whatever it is. So on a daily basis, the kids come in, they have their learning management system agenda, and the agendas are connected to activities, and sometimes the activities are connected to taped out lines in the hallway. So you have to make sure that all those things are done. Whatever it is. When I was much younger, back in the 80s, end of the 80s, no, end of the 70s, going into the 80s. Wow, a long time ago. Back at the end of the 80s, no, I said it right. Late 70s, early 80s, I worked at McDonald's, and we did a lot of things different back then. I'm sure there's reasons for that. The improvements. One of the things we did was we chopped our own lettuce. We chopped our own onions in the store. We got like whole heads of lettuce and whole onions, and we chopped them in the store. And that was preparation. So you had to do that on a daily basis. You had to go in early in the mornings, and that was one of the things I did for a while on the weekends. So I'd go in at 4 o'clock in the morning and chop all that stuff up, and that was preparation for the day to come. In restaurants, if they start serving dinner at 5 o'clock, like a fancy restaurant that starts serving dinner at 5, you can guarantee the chef and the sous chef and all the other chefs, and they've all been in there for hours and hours before, prepping everything, so that all they have to do is, they get the saute done and the whatever. I'm not a chef. Preparation, whatever it is, if you're going on a trip, if you're just going to go, to the grocery store, prepare in your mind, get a list so you don't have to go back like I always have to go back. It's like I'll go back tomorrow because I always inevitably forget something I should have gotten. If you're going on a long vacation trip, if you're shooting a video, whatever it is that you're going to do. All right, that's it. Way too much talk on prep. All right. Day in the life in the middle of the day. I don't know what all I said earlier because, I just talk and I have no idea. 57 years old, the mind is just like, boop, it's all going in, out. I'm losing stuff every day. Sometimes there was a segment in yesterday's video, or not yesterday's video, the video that came out today, the one, I don't know when this one's coming out. Why are you even watching this video? This man who's talking. Maybe I should just go back to, the coffee chats where I make a point and just straight on to it. I said something in the video that came out today is like, how do you spell, there's just this string of incomprehensible syllables, but I wasn't trying to be incomprehensible. As far as I can tell, I was actually trying to say something, but I have no earthly idea. I think I'll just cut that clip out and share it with you now so you know what I'm talking about. I can probably find it. So, that's what you got to look forward to. Not gonna, it'll be what it'll be. So, Not gonna, it'll be what it'll be. Not gonna, it'll be what it'll be. So, there you go. Who knows what I said? That was weird. Today, photo club, the photography. So Addie and Illy are in photography club, and they are going to shoot their video after club today. I think I think Grace. I keep calling Grace Jack. I've been calling Grace Jack for 3 days now. I think Grace and Adam are going to record an intro to a thing that they're going to start doing. So I think they're going to. So I got a lot of the kid video things to do today. Photography club's a lot of fun. We're supposed to do an animal picture. And I don't have an animal that I have the dogs, but I didn't do an animal picture for the weekly challenge. I didn't do something special, so I failed. Sometimes that happens too. Big busy day. I'll check in with you later on. Wrap this video up. I got to get going now. See ya in the next segment. All right, it's lunchtime, and I'm in my computer programming class, and the skimmer stuff. I was just showing you the skimmer clips. It was pretty fun. It was pretty interesting to do that and collect the data. Some of the data collecting was not as important to people as skimmer throwing, but that was to be expected. But all in all, it was a good experience. I got 3 more periods who will have to do skimmers tomorrow. So anyway, but time for lunch, and hope you enjoyed the little skimmer tossing montage. All right, we will. So yeah, after this class, I have my planning period. I have to get ready for photography club, and then yeah, it's gonna be a very, very busy day. So. Got to keep planning ahead if you want to be successful. Got to keep those plans moving forward. All right, day in the life video. I'm bringing this one to an end. It's the next day. I don't know if you noticed, I changed shirts, and it is the next day. I shot a coffee chat in this set, and so I thought I would close the day in the life video. I'm probably going to put the coffee chat. In fact, I'm deciding right now as I'm looking at the camera. I'm putting the coffee chat up immediately. As soon as I can edit it and put it up, I'm putting it up, and then this video will come out after it. So here's a link to that coffee chat that I made sitting in this chair wearing this shirt. I literally just turned the camera off, turned it back on. It is a very important video. I think it is one of the videos I've made that I feel very strongly about and feel like it has something to offer to a very, very wide community of people. So check it out, share it with somebody. All right, what else? Let me tell you about this is in this day. I may start another day in the life video. Who knows? I'm gonna be here at school a long time today. There is school. Got all those classes to teach. Then there is not photography club, but I think Charlie and Jacinda may be doing their video if Jacinda's back from wherever she was. If she's gonna, that whole Red Ants thing, she was really put out by that. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen with Charlie and Jacinda. But I do think Jack and Grace and Jack are gonna, I think, shoot something. And Grace and Adam, they did this little segment they called Real Talk, and I may have mentioned this. I have no idea. I've said so many things in the last 48 hours. Who knows? But it seems like it's too long just to shove it in someone else's video. If it were like 1 or 2 minutes, maybe. But so I think we're gonna do a periodic episode called Real Talk with Grace and Adam or something like that. Adam and Grace. They may shoot the intro to that today. And then there is the play. We're doing Bye Bye Birdie, the musical. And I'm gonna do the photography for that. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be a long day. Get a lot of cool stuff happening. Well, I hope you have a lot of cool stuff happening in your day. Whenever you watch this, whatever day this comes out on, whatever day this comes out on, I hope you have a great one, and I hope you will share this video with someone. Click the like button, subscribe to the channel, sign up for notifications, leave me a comment, question, or a suggestion. That is all for this Day in the Life episode with coffee in the SILIAR mug. That's what Charlie does. Charlie makes up like theme music in the middle of a scene. And I kind of learned something from Charlie. Theme music is good. See you in the next episode. And Jacinda, if you're watching this, I hope that all those things Charlie said didn't really put you off so much that, I should turn the camera off now.